Hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your monthly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so just take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Look what's popped out, the Star and the Knight of Pentacles. Very auspicious time. It looks like somebody has been desiring something that they've truly wanted for a while. It's taken some time to get there, but it's about to come to reality. So to not give up hope is this combo. Let's cut the deck. All right. We have events, milestone with intention behind a mask. Someone's hit a pivotal point in their spiritual journey. There's something that's not been revealed, okay? Everything is not as it seems, but it looks like it's picking up for your energy here. You've reached a milestone, peeling the layers back. Off an issue, personally or emotionally, that you feel you've suppressed for a long time. Also, as this happens, things get revealed. I can't stop thinking about you. I will wait for a sign from you. Someone's feeling like they might be watching you here, waiting for a signal, a sign, constantly on their minds. Overall energy, 10 of Cups. This is about emotional fulfillment or happily ever after, but I feel like something didn't quite reach that point. Okay, something's still in the works here. So let's see what's going on in your energy. We have King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Devil. I just heard I finally know now. So someone may truly know how they feel about the other person and what they really want to move forward. And the Five of Wands. A lot of you are starting to think about things very clearly. You're processing some emotions. Maybe some things you kept secret for a while or tried to suppress here, but you're finally getting to it. You're on a part of your spiritual journey that's allowing you to see that some things kept you bound and stuck, feeling frustrated, possibly in conflict with your practical means and your desires. So you may feel like you've been just going through the motions, doing what you need to do in your life because that's what you're supposed to do, but not really feeling fulfilled. This is the time where you're breaking free from these chains and realizing that for yourself, you will pave your own way and that you desire love and commitment, possibly in a different way than other people do. A lot of you have been holding back, possibly in your environment, just going through the motions, doing what is necessary, but you've been keeping this to yourself, something that you feel this burning desire to do or to achieve. So the advice here is to keep things to yourself for the time being. It is important, as other people's energies, if you do let them in on your desires or what you want to manifest, could hinder the progress and growth of it. Okay, so you're right on track. I know it's been difficult. It's showing that you've been going through a very stressful time, but you're almost there. You've almost hit this milestone. Lovers, 10 of Wands, Empress, 2 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess for their energy. This person is feeling overwhelmed with this connection's energy. They feel like no matter what they do to let go of this and just focus on themselves, they keep getting drawn back to you. This is something that's alerting their intuition, and they're trying to assess their life as well as their path and feeling like they need to choose wisely and also give more love to themselves. There's something that has hindered the progress of this connection, and they feel like maybe they've lost themselves in this and lost sight of what was important in this connection. That they were having trouble with other responsibilities or burdens in their life, and it was starting to pull them away from you. But they're seeing now what the true issue was. That they were possibly imposing these issues that they had upon you, and it was stressing the connection out or making things worse. Let's see this 10 of Wands, Lovers. Moon, Judgment. Okay, so some emotional trauma that they've been through that they were projecting to you. They didn't realize it at the time, but they kind of see now there's something unique about this connection, understanding it on a deeper level. Some of you could be dealing with a soul tie. But 7 of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. they could turn a cold shoulder. They realize that both of you are compatible intellectually. You guys have some same core values, the way you process things, but there are some hidden emotions that they just didn't deal with. And now they've been dealing with this for quite a while. On their spiritual journey as well, really learning and taking this into consideration, knowing how to use it to move forward. So let's see what's happened in the past. 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the Emperor card. Okay. There seems to be a little hidden agenda here. Somebody not being quite honest due to trust issues. Someone being evasive and kind of playing or tugging at your heart a little bit, making you feel very loved at times, and then sometimes feeling like they don't care about you at all. And this tug of war with your heart finally came to a halt. I see they had to make a drastic decision here in their situation that maybe they didn't want to make, but they acted as if it had to be that way, or that it didn't really matter to them, but it did. They were hiding their feelings and devastated that they had to let go of this and let go of you. But they also feel like they had to do what was expected of them. In the Emperor card, they could be in a committed relationship already, but this is about having to take care of many or being in control of an environment. People rely on them. And so they felt they had to choose that and be responsible. 9 of Wands, yeah. But they felt they had to betray their hearts in order to follow the traditional route or expectations. And this was haunting them. And while they were with the other person or in that environment, they were so unhappy that they started to lash out on others as well. Let me see this Page of Wands, 7 of Swords. Page of Cups, 3 of Cups. Yeah, it could be a third party in the mix. But I see that they had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because they realized that there was no commitment being talked about here. There was no secretion of this connection. It just feels like it was up in the air at all times, and it stressed you out as well. A lot of you tried to get the truth out of them or figure out where this was headed, possibly by trying to hint at it so that you didn't stress them out and they detach, because they have a tendency to do that or become stoic in the Emperor card. So you feel like you can't really have a conversation with them at that point because they kind of shut down. With Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, their love endured. Deep down, they're very sensitive. They do care a lot about you, but they didn't know how to navigate through this. I see someone that doesn't have the tools to really open up and be direct and honest with how they feel. So instead, they kind of hide or maybe hint at things, can be overly emotional at times and expect you to kind of read their mind. So let's see the challenge. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands and the Death card. Yeah, a sudden ending, and there was abandonment here. This person definitely left all of a sudden. It made you feel like they were hiding something. They weren't really telling you the truth. Maybe you felt like you were never going to get to the bottom of this. It was a very stressful time. I see a lot of you felt like they stole your heart and decided to just never return. With the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, a missed opportunity, right? So I see, instead of, dealing with the hard issue and actually telling you the truth before they left, they decided to retreat and abandon because it was the easy way out. They couldn't deal with hurting your feelings or hearing something that would possibly crush them. But as they left like this, they thought it would be the easy way out, but in fact, it was more difficult. Let's see this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, Star. Why did it hurt them so much? Because they thought it was easier, but they knew in their heart of hearts it's what they truly wanted. The Star and the Knight of Pentacles is the combo that popped out in the beginning, right? Someone knows what they desire. It hasn't changed, but they sabotaged it. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen next. Where this is headed. 6 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the King of Wands. We have sudden change. This is an important event that is going to occur that you want to be prepared for. If this reading is resonating with you and extended, we're going to find out exactly what they do, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.